what I'm talking about.
You guys asked for some side dishes, and that is what I'm bringing. One of my absolute favorite side dishes, bacon, garlic, green beans. It's the perfect mixture of healthy and not healthy. Delicious, thick bacon and some fresh, healthy green beans. It still counts as eating your greens for the day. I like to make them a little dangerous with some bacon and bacon fat. So stick with me. If you like tasty vegetables, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I know how to unhealthy some vegetables here in Kenna's Kitchen. This recipe is super simple. There's only a few ingredients. I've got some fresh green beans with the stems still on them, some thick cut bacon, some garlic, and some butter. That's all you need. You might need a little salt and pepper, but I have sea salt and peppercorn bacon already, so that brings a lot of flavor with it. Just make sure it is thick cut bacon because we're gonna be rendering down that bacon fat to cook these green beans in. So we want it to be thick because if it was super thin bacon, you'd end up with little bacon bits, and we don't want that. We want bites of awesome bacon. So, okay guys, I've trimmed my green beans, washed them, let them dry. I have cubed, sliced, diced, whatever you want to call it, some thick cut bacon. It is the peppercorn and sea salt, if anyone's interested. I've minced up too much garlic. That's okay. It's about 5 to 8 cloves, depending on how big your cloves are. And I have some butter here. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know that I'm gonna use it. If the pan starts looking dry, I'm gonna add some butter. If it's not looking dry, I probably won't add any butter. We will have to see. That's just part of cooking, assessing the situation as you're doing it and seeing if it needs any changes. So, gotta click them a few times to make sure they're still working. All right, guys, I've got a wok here. You can use a wok, you can use a large pan, but I'm gonna use a wok. I've got this cool wok holder on my stovetop. This is a HexClad non-stick stainless steel wok. You can find it on Amazon. The link will be in the description below. I absolutely love these pans. They remind me of cast irons, but they're stainless steel. They can go straight in the dishwasher, which is something Travis loves. So I'm going to turn it on now to a medium-low heat. I'm gonna let that warm up just a second. My pan has got some heat now. This rendering process is gonna take you anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. A lot of times my bacon likes to stick together. You can see it here. So you're just gonna spread them out. Sometimes I use my hands, but I'm not trying to look like a barbarian on YouTube. Little buggers are difficult this morning. They're starting to sizzle a little bit. I can see some fat starting to render out, so I'm just gonna stir them up a little bit. They start to smell real good. You're not trying to make these bacons crispy. You're trying to render out the fat. That's why we have a medium-low temperature. When we add the green beans, we're gonna crank the temperature up. That's when your bacon's gonna get crispy. So don't worry about it looking, unappetizing or squishy or raw. It'll be in here a while. Starting to get some color. You can see right here. Get all that fat producing. It's been now 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes on medium to low heat, the bacon is to the color that I want it, that I'm gonna add the green beans. As I can tell, it's still floppy, but it's got just a little bit of crisp. Okay, I'm adding the green beans. I've already washed them. They've been drying. Just drop them in like that. I'm gonna stir them up. We're gonna keep it on medium to low heat while we get the green beans incorporated. Really get the green beans all in that bacon juice if you can. All right, after about 1.5 minutes, once you have stirred your green beans into all of that bacon juice, make a little hole right in the middle of your wok or your skillet. Then you're gonna put your garlic in the hole. You don't wanna burn your garlic, so once you've put your garlic in, start incorporating it all into the green beans. My gosh, the smells, you guys. If I could share smells. Oops, I lost a bean. All right, now we are going to crank the temp up to medium-high heat. Since we started this process, it's been about 12 minutes. So we're gonna stir these up. You don't wanna stir them too frequently. You want them to get some color. All right, you can see our bacon is getting crispy. When I'm cooking these, I try and be cautious or be aware of the bacon. I try and really make sure that I'm not leaving any bacon in the middle and the bottom because they will burn if you're not keeping an eye on it. Oops. All right, I'm gonna lower my heat again just because my garlic's starting to burn and you don't wanna burn your garlic. So I'm gonna lower the heat. Let's see. Okay, that green bean still got some bite to it. It's not cooked all the way, but my garlic and my bacon is cooked. To help my green beans cook a little quicker, but to keep my bacon and my garlic from burning, just gonna throw a lid on there. I've reduced it to medium heat. This is gonna steam those green beans just quickly. It's almost to the texture I like it. I'm moving around here. I'm gonna add some kosher salt. Again, for the last 3 to 5 minutes of your cook, you're adding your seasonings if you're gonna add any. Got pepper. I'm gonna do a little toss to incorporate it.
There you go.
I'm losing beans over here. Now that I've lost every single bean, taste it again. Needs more salt. That's totally okay. Veggies take in a lot of the flavor that you add to them. Definitely needs more pepper. It needs a more profound flavor of pepper, so I'm gonna go with a bigger chunk. Look at those little bacons. Look at what our bacons have turned into. Look at those crunchy, crispy pieces. Taste this out. They're done. They're the texture I like it, and the flavor I like it. So now we eat it. When I'm plating these green beans, I like to put the green beans first, and then I'll grab a little of the bacon and the garlic, and I'll just kind of drizzle it on top there so they can see what all is inside. Look at that, it's amazing. And there you have it. Bacon green beans for my side lovers. Yum. See if I can do this like a lady. So tasty. The green beans seriously taste like bacon. It's awesome. They have really soaked in that bacon grease. You know, we have to eat green beans. Doctors like, eat your greens. This is what we really came here for. Bacon. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed the recipe. I hope you try it. And if you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go snack out on these green beans. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.